Good morning from day 6. I slept really good last night. I really needed that. I needed this quiet space to do that, and it was very nice here last night. I could hear the wind up in the hillsides, pretty gusty, and even this morning it's still kind of gusty. So I'm really happy I slept low. This was a great strategic spot to get to last night. But yeah, I'm just gonna take my time getting around this morning. Everything's a mess per usual in the morning, and I'll just get the big stuff put away, and I'm gonna make my coffee, have a little cassava shake, and just take my time getting going. I don't have any reason to rush to get into Julian. It's a Nero day. I only have 5.2 miles, and I'm just gonna do town chores, eat some town food, figure out where I'm gonna stay. So I'm gonna enjoy this morning, take advantage of this quiet time and moment.
I finally got my external mic system set up out here. I haven't used it yet on the trail. I used it at home and wasn't thrilled about it, but it's going to be a little gusty, windy up here in some of the areas, so I thought I would give it a shot because I know some of my clips have a lot of wind noise, so let's try this out. I hear a white-winged dove up there. We have a ton of those in San Antonio. They have a pretty small range in the U.S., in the very southern U.S. So when I hear them out here, it just reminds me of home. And this time of year, they're going crazy with breeding season. If you don't know me already, I'm a bird person with birds professionally for many years. And they're one of my passions. So I brushed against a cholla cactus back there. Whew. Fortunately, it didn't break off on me too much. I got some on my gaiter, and it like scraped against my arm, my right arm, but I don't think it left me any presents on my arm. Hopefully. A little bit more climbing here, and then we should be descending pretty much for the rest of this down into the desert. There he is. Let's see if I can get him. Here are the campsites at the bottom of the hills, and now I'm pretty much down here on the flat desert floor for the rest of this morning's hike. Those guys that passed me at camp are just up ahead here, so I caught up with them. I wasn't trying to. All right, time to pull out my breakfast bar. I'm hungry. So looking forward to getting a hot breakfast at, I think it's Julian Cafe. I can't remember the name exactly, but I know they have really good breakfast there. So that's on my mind right now for the first course. Potty break. The rest of the desert's just gonna look like this up until I get up to the road here. So I changed into my, not really town clothes, but today they are because they're my cleanest clothing items. And just to be polite to the people that have to give me a hitch into town and the restaurant that I'll be eating at, I decided to not wear my grimy, disgusting clothes. Made it up here to the road. And PCT parallels the road for a little bit up to Scissors Crossing. So we'll get up there and then try to get a hitch into Julian. Okay, we finally reached the end of that where it crosses and the PCT resumes. All right, let's go. Let's get to Scissors Crossing so I can get a hitch into town. It's funny, I expected a bunch of people to be here. So what I'll do is take the trail over here on the other side and just get back up to the road. So when I get dropped off on Tuesday morning, I can just start right at the trailhead on the other side, not have to backtrack to cover any of the footpath here. Well, it looks like I'm gonna have to hitchhike all by myself. There is nobody around. That's a first. Oh, somebody's coming up the road. Good. I did not want to hitchhike by myself here. So fortunately someone's coming up the road. Another hiker.
Yeah, made it all crumble, and I went, okay. A shakedown backpacking trip, and I had a. So I might stay up here and go with my green.
There have been a couple of sections where there have been
This is my favorite Julian stop. This is a cider mill. They have so many great things in here for hikers. Oops. So for my snack haul, I'm gonna get butter toffee, cashews, these pretzels, and then the sesame sticks. I just checked into my room here at the Julian Lodge for 2 nights. Oh, nice. Too bad I have to destroy it with all my stuff everywhere. Hotel did my laundry for me. Bless their hearts. Got all my little town chores taken care of, I think. I think I'm done with everything, so I can go back to the hotel and just relax the rest of the day because it's gonna go by fast, and then I'll be heading back to trail. You know what I forgot to do? Forgot to put my name on the shuttle for tomorrow morning. Darn it. Thought I would show you guys my resupply really quick. It's not, I mean, it's kind of stuff that I carried from Mount Laguna, and I just added a couple things to it. Way too many trail mix snacks, so I'll consolidate that, figure out what I'm going to leave in the hiker box. But these are my Kachava shakes. I've got my coffee and Propel and Noon tablets for my electrolytes. There's also some hot cocos in there for my coffee. These are just my supplement packets that I made. I've got my peanut butter to go with my bars, and just some extra apricots I had leftover banana chips. And again, I'll figure that mess out. That's just way too much stuff. Just a couple chicken packets and mayo packets. I had to go to the deli counter to get the sharp cheddar cheese because they didn't have just a regular standard block in the refrigerator. And then for the dinners, I picked up chicken and rice. I'll put it in a plastic bag here soon after
it dries out. And then I've got some mashed potatoes, a little bit of couscous, and these are just my dehydrated vegetables that I'm gonna mix with all that stuff. And this is just my nutritional yeast, green powder, olive oil, and sea salt. Olive oil's in here. And that's pretty much it. It kind of doesn't look like a whole lot, or maybe it looks like too much. I don't know. It's only for 2.5 days, so I don't need a whole lot. And I'm going to be picking up a resupply box in Warner Springs, so this should be more than enough. All right, it is day 7 today. This is my official 0 day, my first 0. I put it here on purpose to give the body a break. I think I did pretty good. I averaged about 15 miles a day, and I definitely felt really sore coming in yesterday, but starting to feel a lot better today. When I walked into town, I felt really good. So got a really good night's sleep last night. And I didn't want to bore you guys with all the town stuff. I know you've probably seen a lot of it in other videos, but basically it's all the same chores. So I just picked up some cheese, and I got a salad kit so that I can eat Caesar salad kit later. And I went over to the Julian cafe this morning and bought a big omelet, so I have leftovers for like a lunch dinner thing with that. And then I have some produce that I bought, so I'm trying to eat as healthy as I can while I'm in town. And yeah, just gonna enjoy the rest of today, do some editing with my videos, and that's fun for me. Sit in bed, and hopefully no more earthquakes. Yeah, we had an earthquake last evening at some point, and it was pretty small. And then this morning we had one that was, I think they downgraded it to 5.2. Initially it said 6.7, but it was quite a jolt in this building, and it scared the crap out of me. But I felt them before, but that was pretty intense, and felt another tremor after that. So it's I'd rather be here though than out on walking a ledge with the boulders around me potentially falling. So that would be terrifying too. But all right, guys. Well, I am gonna enjoy the rest of my 0 day, and I will catch you guys tomorrow for day 8. And I'm gonna try to get started as early as I can in the morning. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Thank you.